welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your week ahead reading, 7th to the 13th of October 2019. We are going to do your weekly. Remember, if you want to check out your love reading for October, it's also on the channel. All you need to do is go to the end of the video and you'll find those little end screens that come up, and you can click into the box on the right. It should be showing you that video. Okay, we're going to get on with your week ahead check-in, then we're going to have a look at your work and your love, and I will be honing the camera down after this particular general reading onto the other readings. Okay, so just bear with me. Okay, Libra, so the cards are down. Let's have a look at who you are this week. You are the Chariot. Nice. Definitely taking control of your life for the Chariot. When you're the Chariot, you are... The card of the Chariot, yes, it's a movement card. It's a card about cars. It's a card about transport. But if you are the Chariot, you're not a car. But you have the drive, sorry for the pun, of one. So you're showing as being very driven this week. The Chariot also means... Usually with the Chariot, it's got two horses or two beasts in front of a person. They've got a rein on each one, and they're having to use all of their strength, all of their willpower, all of their might to bring those opposing, those kind of wildward beasts into line. And really the Chariot is indicative of bringing into alignment our fears, our worries, external things that might be out of control in our lives. The Chariot is really indicative of having the strength and the willpower and the self-belief and the determination to bring our lives, to bring our experiences into alignment. It's Chariot is one of those cards whereby in order to achieve success and in order to achieve a particular goal, Libra, one has to overcome certain hurdles. So I see you guys as striving, as being motivated and determined to overcome any particular obstacles you might have already gone through, Libra, this week. I see you, Libra, this week as being very forceful. I see you as being very much at the helm of your own ship this week. I see you as being very kind of directed, because with the Chariot energy, this is all about pursuing a direction, and I see you as pursuing a direction here, Libra, this week. I see you as determined to achieve success this week, but this is all about having the strength and the willpower to harness those forces around you that might be looking to throw you off your course, throw you off your path. And with the Chariot, it says that yes, you've got a lot of stuff going on around you. You might have a lot of opposing forces. You might have a lot of challenges, a lot of hurdles to overcome. But if you can stay the course, and if you can direct your feelings and direct your ideas towards the path that you want to achieve, you will achieve it. But it will take it will take willpower, it will take determination, and it will take drive with this Chariot energy. So very much you are steering the changes, and you are steering your path this week, Libra, with the Chariot energy. What's the reason for this? Because of the King of Swords. Could be a person, the King of Swords. It could be because of an individual here, a King of Swords energy, that you are steering a path forward. You're taking control. Also, the Chariot also means to emotionally harness your emotions. So because the Chariot is ruled by Cancer, it's a water sign. It's all about those emotions that we might feel. Cancerians can be extraordinarily emotional people. But also what I noticed with Cancerians is they're very good at hiding those emotions as well. They're very good at bogging those emotions down. So what I feel here, Libra, this is all about some of you guys needing to control, because the Chariot means to control not just the elements around you, but also your emotions. Could be because of an individual here. King of Swords are notorious for being emotionally very disconnected individuals at times. The King of Swords could also be, it's all about logic. So this is all about you guys controlling or taking control with the Chariot energy, having the drive, having the motivation to try and move and steer yourself ahead in a particular path. It might be about ideas that have now come into form, because the King of Swords, if this is an energy on its own, swords are rooted in earth. So King of Swords will be all about the fulfillment, the forming of an idea. So an idea forms. And when you're forming an idea with the King of Swords, do you see where I'm coming from? Because the kings, their underlying energy is the pentacle. So, queens are rooted in water and kings are rooted in earth. So a King of Swords would be earth of air, or air of earth. It's one way or the other. Earth of air, more than likely, meaning that the King of Swords has the logic, but which is the idea, but it's all about, because he's rooted in earth, and earth is all about the whole thing that is formed. Like a pentacle is the material, so it's about something taking shape. So this could be about an idea taking shape. The theme of the week might be, it's all about your ideas taking shape. And you guys are showing as being extraordinarily driven, passionate, determined. It's all about an idea that is finally taking shape here with the King of Swords, potentially. What is your goal this week, Libra? Your goal this week is the Ten of Coins. It might be to get money or save money. It's interesting the way that they've depicted this Ten of Coins, Libra, because it just looks like it looks to me like the guy is putting money into a jar. Do you know what I mean? It looks like he's finally saved, because it's the fulfillment. Tens represent the fulfillment of their suit. So with the wealth, it's finally having enough. It's having enough. It's having enough money. So the goal is, I think the goal for you is to have enough money here. It's to save enough money here, probably with this Ten of Coins energy. What's the obstacle you need to overcome? Well, the problem is the Four of Coins is saving. Again, it's a card about saving money, hoarding money. The obstacle that you need to overcome is saving. It's not spending. I'm wondering, because both cards to me look like saving. But the saving with the Four of Coins energy, it's interesting when you get this four, because this is the obstacle you need to overcome, is the Four of Coins. But this is your goal. Your goal is to save a certain amount. It feels to me the obstacle that you need to overcome is that you've only got a certain amount. Because the Four of Coins is the lesser of the 10. So if your goal is, and it looks to me like it's saving money, because you're putting the last pentacle into the jar, you're going to put the lid on, you go, finally, I've saved enough money now to do this thing. But the obstacle you might need to overcome is that you've only got 4 of those coins. So you're not even halfway. You might only have a certain amount. You might not be at that 10 just yet. You only might be midway in terms of what you're saving, because both cards, if you look at what he's doing here, he's saving money. He's finished saving the money. So your goal is to finish finally having saved a certain amount of money here, Libra. But the obstacle is that you need to overcome is that you're not even midway. You're not even at the 5 of coins here. You're only at the 4. So you're a little bit way off what you're trying to save for. What could you be achieving by the end of the week? However, you're achieving some money thing, isn't it? The 7 of coins. You're seeing some rewards coming through for hard work. But the good thing is, your goal is to get 10 coins. So you want to literally fulfill the goal of saving a particular amount of money here, Libra. The obstacle you need to overcome, though, is that you're not even midway. You're quite short of saving the amount that you want with that 10. However, by the end of the week, you could be getting to a 7. So you could at least have 70% of what you're looking for. You want to get 100%. Right now, though, the obstacle you need to overcome, Libra, is that you've only got 40% of what you want to save. However, you could have 70%, a little bit more by the end of the week. Looking good, though. Looking very, very good. What do you need to avoid? King of Wands. You got 2 kings in the reading already. 2 kings is good energy, because it indicates, strong masculine energy, but it also indicates, not that that's a good thing, but it represents meetings and conversations and communication and that type of thing. But the King of Wands is what you want to avoid. I get the impression that these aren't people, Libra, but they're you. Not unless this is someone that wants to take your money. King of Wands. But the King of Wands is an entrepreneur. And the King of Wands is confident and he's ambitious. I'm wondering if you need to avoid being overly confident at all. I don't know. We'll find out in a moment. Let's have a look at what you need to embrace. The Princess, the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is communication. Page of Wands is a new creative venture. Page of Wands is, and I'm wondering, because to me this looks like you guys moving ahead this week. Okay, the Chariot. You're very determined, motivated, and you're moving ahead. Chariot energy. It's about an idea that you've formed. King of Swords. Goal is to save enough money probably to start this idea up. 10 of Coins. You've only got 40% of the 100% that you need though. 40. 4 coins. You could by the end of the week have 70% to what towards what you're trying to save for here. It's this idea that you've formed, you see. You want to save the money so you can put that into action. But you need to avoid the King of Wands. I think it's getting too overly confident about this. But the King of Wands takes action. He's a king, so all kings take charge. He's ruled by earth as well, so he's earth of fire. So forming, avoid forming of the idea. Forming an idea here. But then the King of Swords is the formation of the idea, the formation of the action. So it's the formation. I think it's taking an action here that you need to avoid with this King of Wands. Because he's earth of fire. So the wands represent action. So this is literally the forming of the action, literally the doing of. You need to avoid taking action. And you need to embrace the Page of Wands energy. Maybe you need to work a little bit more on the idea first. I think you need to work a little bit more on the idea here. All right. You want to save the money because there's something here that you've got this idea. This idea is completely formed now and you're going to move ahead with that, Libra. You'll move ahead with that Chariot energy. That's you guys driven, moving ahead. You formed, the idea is now fully formed with the King of Swords. So this is probably something to do with business because you've got money and wands in here. Wands are career, pentacles are business, money. All right. And that King of Swords, that King of Wands, sorry, would be taking the action. I think that you need to avoid taking action because you're looking at the lower card of what you need to embrace, which is the Page. The Page would be the new venture. This would be just exploring the venture. So you need to embrace that you're just at the stage where you just need to explore the venture, just look around, see what it's about, but don't take any direct action on that, I think, with that King of Wands energy. All right. I'm going to ask why you shouldn't do this. Why shouldn't, just tell me why. We'll get through these cards. Why shouldn't Libra take any action? I mean, they're saving the money to do this. The idea is already formed. But you're saying that they shouldn't take any direct action right now and they should explore it a little bit more. Why is this? Why is this, please, in 1 to 2 cards? Because there might be problems. 5 of Wands energy. There might be problems or setbacks with the 5 of Wands energy. Yeah, you've got problems and setbacks, the Devil. Could be anything like red tape, contracts, that type of thing, Devil energy. You've got 2 cards that indicate setbacks and problems, Devil and the 5 of Wands. It's not time to do this yet, whatever it is, Libra. It's not time to do it yet. You're kind of rushing to save that money and you'll get there. You'll get at least 70% of what you need to start up this new idea or to invest in this formed idea of yours. But it's not time to take action because that King of Wands says avoid taking direct action and learn a little bit more about this venture, Page of Wands energy. And if you need advice or support, where should you go? The 3 of Wands energy. This would be to the business partner. Okay, the people that you're partnering up with probably. 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is usually the business partner card. Okay, this is the person that you're talking to. This is the person that you are communicating with. This might be somebody abroad, for example, with the 3 of Wands energy. This might be somebody that you could talk to over the internet, that type of thing. But this would be the partner. This would be the creative partner, the business partner. So maybe you need to speak to the people that you're partnering up with here before. I just feel that you need to, the 3 of Wands is also the promoter as well. So maybe the person who's promoted the idea, 3 of Wands energy. I don't think this is something you should do right now. I mean, you'll make the majority of money that you need, Libra, to invest in this particular idea. But I actually feel, and that King of Swords as well can be somebody who, is the initiator or somebody who's, they're not usually creators though. I just feel that this is an idea that's come to formation. Let's leave it at that with the King of Swords. Or this is the person that's in charge of the whole thing. All right, with the King of Swords energy. All money cards here showing up here. So this is you saving money, saving all of the money is your goal. In order to, in order to invest in this idea, but you only have 40%. The article is you're only at 40% now. You haven't even got half the money, but you could have 70% by the end of the week. We're going to quickly hone the camera down on the cards, Libra. We're going to go through this again, and then we're going to have a look at your work and your love. So bear with me. Okay, Libra. So for your advice cards, we are using the, what are we using? We're using the Guardian Angel, Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine cards. Right, so from what I can see, there you guys are determined, focused, ambitious. You're moving ahead with a plan. Chariot energy. So you're moving ahead here. That's you guys here. You're taking the helm and you're taking charge and you're moving ahead. It's all about the King of Swords. Now, this is someone that you've been communicating with, perhaps, with the King of Swords. He would be somebody who could work in business, somebody who's an authoritative individual here, with the King of Swords energy showing up here. You know, King of Swords, they're usually very traditional people. They're not usually somebody who's particularly creative. This will be somebody who's in charge because he's a king. You know, somebody who you've been communicating with, just probably in the world of, I think it's just business, basically, King of Swords. But also because this is an idea that has now come to formation. A king is the epitome of his suit. So kings are ruled by, underscored by earth and ruled by, obviously, their suit. So this is earth of air. All right, so it's an idea which is air coming to formation. So it's forming an idea, King of Swords energy. So you guys moving ahead with an idea that has now formed, okay? We've got you here, and also with a person. We've got you here. Your goal is to have saved enough money, 10 of coins energy, to invest in this idea. After you need to overcome, though, you're only at 40%. You haven't even got half of what you need here. But by the end of the week, you could get at least 70%. You know, you'd only be 30% off, but you could get the majority of what you need by the end of the week. Avoid taking any direct action. Yes, again, we have a king here. These are masters, people in charge, and they also are action-oriented. So they take action in the outside world. So with the King of Wands, he's fire. So this is action, but it's underscored by earth. So take an action taking form. So taking action, direct action. Avoid taking direct action with the King of Wands, or this could be a person. Embrace that you're going to need to explore and find out a little bit more. All right. Avoid taking action with the King of Wands. Also, if this is a person, avoid being seduced by them, because King of Wands is a public speaker. He's highly charismatic and he can sell, you know, ice to an Eskimo. That's what a King of Wands job is. So avoid somebody who would probably try and seduce you and talk you into it. And just embrace with the Page of Wands energy that you're just going to need to kind of explore this a little bit more, because it's new. It's a new creative venture, usually with the Page of Wands. But also there's a need to explore this a little bit more because you're just new to it and you don't really know that much. If you need advice, go to the Three of Wands. This would usually be a business partnership here. So maybe these are the people who have promoted it to you, because Three of Wands is all about promotion as well. So maybe you could go to the people that have been promoted in whatever this King of Swords energy is here, okay? You need to avoid taking action because I think you're going to run into problems here. Problems that you're probably not going to be able to get out of as well. All right, this could be something that you sign on the contract. You pay your money, you sign the contract, and then you find with the Five of Wands energy, you got problems because you can't get out of the tie. You're bound. The devil is to be bound. So you got problems. You sign the contract, you pay the money, Libra, but it's saying avoid doing that, King of Wands, taking the direct action and putting your money down, because you might find that with the Five of Wands energy, you run into massive conflict, problems, challenges, because you're tied down, devil energy, by the contract. You can't get out of it, you know. It might be something you have to keep paying for, or there's things in the contracts you haven't seen, whatever it is. So just find out a little bit more and get a little bit more information. Look more online at what this company is or who they are, but don't make any rash decisions here, Libra, because the last thing you want to be done is tied down to something that you can't get out of, okay? Let's have a quick look at what your advice is. So, Universe Spirit, what is the advice you have for Libra, please, for the working week? Just for the week, sorry. This is a general reading. Just give me the advice you have for Libra, please, in one card. Or two, guide me. Firstly, it says intuition and insight. Your intuitive abilities are very accurate right now, so you can trust your guidance to lead you in the right direction. Follow your own insights over the advice of others, and don't allow fear or worry to guide your way. It may be best to keep your secrets to yourself for now. Interesting. What else have we got here? We've got the Six of Air, so Six of Swords, Six of Thoughts it's called here. Peaceful times are on the horizon. The storms have passed and now you can see that your destination is within sight. The stress in your life will begin to fade away, allowing for happier times. It may be necessary to take a journey over water or to another country. All right, lovely. What we're going to do, we're going to do your work reading now, Libra. Please bear with me. Okay, Libra, for work, what are we seeing? We are seeing the Eight of Cups. So usually when you get the Eight, it's walking towards another card, suggesting that it's looking for something. What are you looking for? Okay, some of you guys are looking for work. Okay, or you're entering a new position here. But, you know, the Eight of Cups here, you've got 2 eights in the reading as well. So eights for me are changes with the 8, but they're also mastering a skill as well. I don't think I mean, it depends on how you want to look at that. How close is she? No, she's walking towards it. Can you see that? She's not walking past it. She's walking towards it. I think you guys are looking for work. Some of you guys are looking for work this week. That Eight of Cups, the girl on the Eight of Cups looking towards the Eight of Coins. I think you're looking for a new job. Some of you guys are this week with the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, King of Cups, something being presented is the King of Cups. Or you might be looking for a job that trains you in something creative here. Because the King of Cups is like working with animals, or it's counselling, or it's doing something creative. So you might be, and this is training as well. Some of you guys might be looking for a job in which, you know, you can get training in creativity, or something to do with children or animals with the King of Cups energy showing here, or counselling, or, you know, helping people, or that type of thing. I'm seeing some good news here. Can you see 2 cups are being held up? So for me, when cups are being held up, there's something that's being presented here with these cards energy. However, we've got the 5 of Cups energy. I do feel that even though you guys have been facing disappointment or feeling quite disappointed, I think that there is a solution here. I think that there is help coming. I think you're going to receive some good news for some of you guys here. I am seeing the 5 of Cups, but if you look at the page, he's holding his cup out to her. She just can't see it. So it's almost like for some of you guys, you're looking for, I'm seeing 2 things. I'm seeing you just looking for a straight job, all right? And it might be that this week what you can't see, because her head, can you see how her head is down on the table? She can't see the 2 offers, King of Cups, Page of Cups. So for some of you guys, though you're looking for a position this week, a new job, some of you guys, it might be that you're feeling so low that you just can't see that there are offers out there, because there's 2 offers clearly being presented here, but the head is down on the card, can't see the 2 offers coming through. For some of you guys, you're looking for a particular type of a job here, I think. You're looking to get a job that comes with some form of training. Some of you guys wanting to train to become a master. King of Cups is to become a master here. So some of you guys are looking for a job in which you can train to become, you know, highly skilled in a particular area. This might be something creative or working with king, because you're training to become that king. The king is after. So looking for a job in which you can train, looking 8 of Cups for a job, 8 of Coins, in which you can train 8 of Coins to become a king, so to become a master, to become an authority. It looks to be something creative, or, you know, something to do with children or something like that. Some of you guys feeling fed up, maybe finding it difficult to find that, but there are all sorts of options in front of you. You're just not seeing it because you're so kind of like, oh, I can't find anything. But there are lots of options if you really look for them. Page of Swords. So I'm seeing something to do with online. I'm seeing something to do with study with the Page of Swords energy here. The Queen of Cups energy here. Interesting, Libra. So there's an offer here, I think. I think there's, because when you get cups, we're getting a lot of these cups out, and how I read the cups is something is being offered or presented. I think somebody might present a apprenticeship, or somebody might present you with an offer, or somebody might offer you an apprenticeship with the Page of Swords energy, because Page of Swords is apprenticeship, it's study. So even though you guys can't see, I do feel some of you guys are looking particularly for a job in which you can train to become a master in something creative perhaps here, or you know, something to do with children, animals, or something like that. Some of you guys so welling up with, you know, disappointment, 5 of Cups, that you're just not seeing. And also you might miss out on a, you know, some good news, because the Page of Cups is good news, surprising news. Might be that there's an email or something you miss out on because you're just so like, oh, I can't find a job or something like that. I am seeing you being offered here something to do with training. Page of Swords is training. This is this could be online training as well, showing up here. It looks good. So bright new beginnings. This is the fulfillment card. So in which you see the fulfillment here with this Sun energy showing up here of all of your hard work, 8 of Coins, because the Sun is very similar to the World card. They talk about when it comes to what you are, or anything, you are fulfilling, you know, your goal because you worked hard. So the hard work that you've put in, you'll see fulfillment through the sun when you are presented with an opportunity to train with the Page of Swords energy to become probably this master. All right, showing up here. Let's have a look. Seven of Cups energy. Lots of choices with the Seven of Cups. Lots of options for you to consider. The Ten of Wands energy. Some of you guys feeling overwhelmed, I think, with all of the options around you there. So what I'm going to do is, and I think that this is what this is here. All right, I'm going to read this a couple of ways. Number one, I feel, Libra, some of you guys looking for a particularly skilled job here in which you can train with that Eight of Coins to become a king, a master, an authority on something to do with cup work, you know, whether this is nursing or, you know, whether this is working with children or animals or something like that. You're, with this Eight of Cups energy, looking for a position in which you can train to become a master, an authority figure in a particular area like that. Some of you guys feeling sad and not seeing, because you're so wallowing in your self-pity and you're saying, oh man, it's overwhelming, man. There's so many things for me to look at here. Feeling a little bit disconcerted here and not seeing that there are actually opportunities out there for you as well. And some of you guys, it might be that you are looking for an opportunity to train to become a king, okay, become a master in your area of work. Probably very tired with that, because this can show tiredness as well, this Five of Cups. Some of you guys, Libra, very tired at kind of being at the first rung of the ladder, so still being kind of in a junior position. Some of you guys very tired about being in a junior position and looking for a job that will train you to become a king, to become higher than that Page of Cups energy showing here. I am seeing some of you guys getting offered probably another training position. Maybe that's why you're tired. Maybe you're tired of constantly doing these kind of junior positions here and you're looking for opportunities to improve yourself with the sun energy. But I am also seeing that if you are looking for a training position to become this king, you may be just offered this training position with the Page of Swords energy, okay? Therefore, fulfilling finally your goal of finding a particular position through hard work, okay? But I am seeing some of you guys feeling really burdened and overwhelmed by the amount of choices that you have to look at concerning work. Because some of you guys might still be quite confused in that area too. Let's have a quick look at... and some of you guys looking for a particular role that's going to train you to either become a queen or a king. Either one. But you'd certainly, you know, if you've been tired of working in training positions, you certainly want something that's higher than that. And I do think that it will be fulfilled through, you know, lots of hard work. But some of you guys, because you've been looking for so long, you might be getting really tired of this and it's showing you feeling overwhelmed by all the choices. But I do feel for some of you guys it could be good news this week, finally achieving you know, the position that you're looking for when you're offered this training position. But it all comes from the hard work that you've put in. Let's have a quick look at your career. Now I'm using the Astral House cards from the tea leaf fortune telling cards, and we're looking at the career. So we're going to go into our tea leaf cards. I'm going to have a quick shuffle round and see what cards come up. Universe Spirit, what cards are coming up for in 3 cards? What's the advice you have for Libra and career, please, this week? What's the advice? Right, advice is, let's have a look at number 1. Let's have a look for number 2. Give me advice, please. The second bit of advice you have for career for Libra, please. And number 3, what's the third bit of advice you have for Libra and career? Okay, let's have a look. So, for your career, the advice, Libra, is Lion, it's time to act. There you go. Wreath. Sorrow over a loss concerning work, and Basket, recognition, reward for merit. So some of you guys are going to get recognition and rewards for merit in work, and some of you guys, you've had sorrow over losing out on something in work, but now it's time to act. Now it's time to get back on the horse and get out there and act again, okay? Lovely. What we're going to do now, we're going to get your love reading done. Please bear with me. Okay, Libra, let's have a look at your love life then for the next few days. Right, Page of Wands, this is like a really exciting affair. This is, often when I see the Page of Wands, there's just, you know, you're having a really good time. There's lots of fun to be had. Going out, drinking, partying, going for meals, going to the cinema with someone. This can be the start of a new relationship with the Page of Wands. Lots of communication Page of Wands energy showing here. 10 of Cups. I'm seeing a lot of joy and a lot of happiness with the Page of Wands energy within a relationship. To me, this could be, the 10 of Cups is fulfillment in a relationship, and this should be a relationship. I've seen relationships. I've even been in a stupid relationship for less than 5 weeks that was already at the 10 of Cups stage. So this doesn't have to be a long-term thing at all. But there's a lot of emotional fulfillment and joy and excitement in a relationship for some of you Librans in those cards. However, it's coming to an end, I'm afraid. Sorry. Some of you guys have had a lot of enjoyment and emotional. So this is like lots of laughter and joy and enthusiasm, going, traveling to this place and that place, and lots of emotional fulfillment with someone. At one point, some of you guys would have thought this person was the one because you just had an amazing time with them. But I do feel with the Death energy, it's at an end or it's changing. Let's have a look. No, Knight of Wands energy. I think it's at an end. Knight of Wands energy. But somebody's challenging that end. Okay? Somebody's challenging that end. Because this Knight of Wands I see as a very angry knight. He's always got the club. And can you see how he's kind of facing that death card? He's like, you ain't doing this. You ain't, no. You ain't ending my fun. So somebody's ending. It's either you or the person with the Knight of Wands. You're very restless, very annoyed about that death energy showing there. You want to challenge it. Knight of Cups energy showing here. I think that you want to challenge it. 2 knights show discord. So I'm seeing a lot of discord here with a person. I feel that you want to challenge it. Somebody, I don't know whether it's you, Libra, it's either you or the person wanting to challenge this ending. You don't want it to end, or they don't want it to end. And I'm seeing with the Knight of Cups energy, it's almost like trying to seduce the other person into staying. I think there's a challenge for this ending and trying to seduce the other person into staying with the Knight of Cups energy showing there. The Magician, seducing them with magic almost with the Magician energy. So seducing them with tricks and, lots of flowery words and lots of inviting and, lots of temptation with this Magician energy through communication, through words. Look, why do we have to end this? Do you want to do something? Look, I've got all this time on my hands this weekend. Why don't we go and do this? Why don't we go and do that? We make such a great team, the Magician would say. Seducing them with words, with the power you have, with the things that you have. It's either you or the other person is doing this with the Magician energy. King of Coins. I feel that you have a very powerful Libra pie. You've got the Magician and the King of Coins here. I'm not going to say that this person is manipulative, but he could be. Because the Magician is quite manipulative, and that's what I was seeing. I feel that this person, I think it's this King of Coins, they don't want this to end. All right, and they will try and seduce you with their words, because this King of Coins is an extraordinarily powerful and manipulative type of an individual. They know how to engineer and how to manipulate people around them. Right, there's a Queen of Wands here, Libra, and that's interesting because this isn't you. There's 2 people showing up here, a Magician, a Queen of Wands. What's she doing here? Different people involved. That's you, Libra, there. That's you. There's a manipulative person here, though. But you're in the frame, and there's another individual here. So even though what I'm getting here is that you've had a lot of fun with someone here, a lot of fun, but it's over. I feel that this ending is being challenged by a very seductive, very magnetic king, all right, who not only has somebody else, but they've got you. Queen of Swords energy, Emperor, and they want to control the both of you because the Emperor is to control. This is some fucked up, sorry guys for swearing, but this is some really weird dude. If it resonates with you, Libra, they are weird. I mean, really weird. I mean, you know what? If it resonates with you, just kick him to the curb, please. Please, 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 Libra, kick this douchebag to the curb. You know what? This person doesn't like to be told goodbye. They want to tell you goodbye. That's the only reason that they're challenging this. And that's the only reason they're doing it. They don't like the fact that you've said, Libra, goodbye. It was nice. It was really nice with the Page of Wands and the 10 of Cups, but it's over. And they're like, what do you mean it's over? No. It can't be over. This is what the King of Coins is saying to you. Oh no, Libra, it can't be over. And there you are, you're saying, it's over. Look at her face. It's over. It's done. It's over. That's you. It's over. It was nice, but it's over. Do you feel me? It's gone. It's done. Okay? It's over. Move on. And they're like, I can't move on. I'm telling you, no. I'm really angry. I don't want to give up good old Libra, Queen of Swords. I can't. Because they are a seductive individual. And what they'll do is, I can't give up, and they'll try and kind of seduce you and be really nice to you, because they are not only a seductive individual, they're also, with this Knight of Cups and the Magician, I believe, a narcissist. Somebody who gives you and somebody who expresses their heart, but they're being extraordinarily manipulative with the Magician energy. So this is a very kind of seductive, I feel, manipulative man that likes to be in charge. King of Coins. He likes to own things because he's got the coin. He likes to own things because he's got you and this individual. This other individual, this Queen of Wands. And this person is only saying they don't want it to end with you because they like to be in control. The Emperor. They don't just want to control you, Queen of Swords. They like to control others too. So it ain't over until they say it's over. That's the thing. It's not over, Libra, until they say it's over. And that's what they can't stand. It's up to you what you do, but this seems like a very, very screwed up individual. For them, it's a case of, oh, no, you can't end it, no way. Look, what do you want? I'll take you out for dinner, I'll take you out. You want to come out? You want to go for a meal, yeah? I'll tell you what, I'll take you to that delicious restaurant. You know the one that we went to before when we first met? Yeah. But they're just trying to manipulate you with very nice flowery words with the Magician energy, because this person likes to hold on to things. The King of Coins holding on to that coin, likes to hold on to things, okay? Likes to control women, probably, not just you, another one. Idiot. Okay, what's the advice for your love life? Let's have a look at this card first. Romance Angel. Universe, Spirit, what is the advice that you have for Libra's love life? What's the advice that you have for Libra's love life? Show me. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Of course it does. It certainly makes you... But that's what a narcissist is, you see. As soon as you tell a narcissist it's over, they'll give you anything. Because they like to be in control of others. They love it. And they can see things. You see this pentacle here, Libra? You see you and this lady here? You're nothing more than the pentacle. You know what that is, don't you? A commodity. Nothing more than a superficial commodity. This is an idiot. Okay, love. Let's have a look what the advice is for love. What's the advice you got for Libra and love, please? What's the advice you've got for Libra and love, please? Show me in 3 cards. So 1, 2 and 3. Let's have a look. The advice for love is wreath. There's sorrow over a loss, I'm afraid, in love. Okay. However, it is now time to act. I got that for someone else. Horseshoe. There's good luck coming in. So even though there could be sorrow over a loss, and you know what? Yeah, there will be sorrow over a loss. Probably for you to a certain extent, but you're far more objective. You're the Queen of Swords. You're far more objective, and you know what they're about. That's why you've done it. I've had fun, but it's at an end. Goodbye. They don't like it though, because he sees nothing more than women or men, whatever it is being possessions. The coin is the possession, and that's how he sees you, as a possession. And it ain't over until he says it's over, because he likes to be in control of others. So yeah, there'll be a, sorrow over loss. Probably this person's sorrow over loss. But now it's time for you to act, okay? Because it's going to bring good luck. All right, I don't think to act with this idiot, because this idiot only wants control. I mean, it's time to get out there. If you want love, you might want it, you might not. But if you do, act, and you could next time hit lucky. All right, what we're going to do very quickly before we go is have a look at your wealth, your money situation very, very, very quickly. Let's have a look at money. So, I've just put that one in there. Let's take that out. Okay. So, Universe Spirit in 3 cards. What are you seeing for money for Libra? What do you see concerning money for Libra, please? So, let's have a look. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So, for money, Libra, let's have a look. We've got the funnel. So, a period of frustration, but there are lessons to be learned. So, you might have some frustration with money, but there are lessons to be learned. Younger woman, so you've got dealings or a relationship with a younger woman concerning money as well. and stalk. However, news of a birth or a new business opportunity, okay? So I feel that there could be a period of frustration with money, but there's a really valuable lesson for you to learn in this, Libra. There might be a younger woman that you get involved with. It looks like it might be to do with a new business opportunity. All right, that is your reading, Libra. Happy birthday, Libra. I think it's your birthday month, isn't it? Happy birthday, my darlings. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe. And if you'd like a private reading with me, just go through to my website. The link is in the comment section below, and you can also find it in the end screen. And also, if you'd like to see your October love reading in depth, you can have a look. I've done one for October, so you can click on the link at the end of this video and go straight through that way too. All right, that's it. Take care. Bye-bye.